Christian dating. Let's discuss it. Hello, Sister Adrienne.
Hello, Sister Tanisha.
We have just finished lunch at Outback, and we had a good conversation about dating and the Christian journey. Tell me, do you think dating now that you are a born-again believer is different than when you were of the world?
Most definitely. Me as dating now has changed. When I was in the world, we didn't look for certain things or certain characteristics in a person. We mainly went by our flesh nature, I would say.
What do you mean by flesh nature?
Whatever made my flesh feel good.
Okay.
Dating a person. If that person didn't treat me right, I would still be with them, whether it was physical or mental abuse. But now, since I'm born again, dating has become more spiritual for me. For me to date now, the man has to be led by God. He has to be God-fearing.
So are you saying that you won't date someone that is not a believer?
Yes, I am saying it.
Okay.
Because if you're not a believer, and with my walk now where I'm at, I feel like we would be unequally
Okay.
yoked.
Okay. Do you think now that your life is about God and God first, do you still feel you have as big as an opportunity to get married as you did before you gave your life to Christ? Or do you feel now the pickings are slim?
I feel like the pickings are slim.
Why do you say that? And I agree with that. But why do you say that?
I say that because everybody is not trying to go in the same direction as you. And when you're looking for certain characteristics in a person, you first got to know where you are. But then you don't want to get in a relationship or date someone that there's not going to be any growth.
Okay, say that again, please.
You don't want to be in a relationship or be with someone or date someone where there's not going to be growth. You want to grow. You want to make sure that your thoughts align, that you're at least going in the same direction. Because if you're not and pulling apart, I don't think it will work anyways.
Do you feel that everyone on this Christian journey will get married if their heart desires it? You know that scripture in the Holy Bible that says, God will grant you the desires of your heart. So if your heart is desiring to be married, do you think that God will grant that to everyone who wants it?
That's a trick question. To be honest with you, I'm gonna answer it the way I feel.
Okay.
I feel like if it's His will, and I'm only saying it because of where my walk is with Him now. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, because to be transparent, to be honest, I want to be married, But sometimes I feel like that's not His will for me right now, even though that was my desire. Because I did have a strong desire, Lord, I want to be married. I was praying for a husband, this and that. But once I got closer to Him, I think what we need to do is a self-check. And I feel like if it's His will for us to be married, He will place that, I would say, that mate, that not only that spiritual mate, that soul mate, because you will be connected into your path where you will be married. But I don't think it's the Lord's will for, even if you are a Christian, born again, that all of us are going to be married.
So what advice would you give single Christians in this dating world who are looking to be married?
I would say get closer to Him.
To God.
Get closer to the Lord to see what His desires are for you. Because my desire and the Lord's will for my life may not be the same what He has for me. So
would you be okay with that? If God later let you know that his will is for you not to be married ever, would you be okay with that? Or would you be discouraged and leave the faith?
I would be okay with it. I'm saying that now because of where I've come from. And like I said, I was praying for a husband, wanted a husband, was questioning the Lord, why is, my friends getting married? Why am I not married? But since I've started this journey, walk with him and getting closer with him, that desire as for this present moment is not there any longer because my desire is to be closer to him.
Okay, so would you say for singles dating want to be married, make sure God is first, most importantly?
Yes. Exactly.
And then he will let you know his will for your life. Now, is there, let me see. If you were dating someone who said they were a Christian, different Christians are on different journeys.
Exactly.
Okay, they have different relationships with Christ. Like you were saying, your walk now is different.
Right.
You've matured some.
Yeah.
If the person you're dating was doing things you don't believe you should do on this journey, would you continue to date them and pray for them to either change? I mean, do you believe in praying for somebody to change, or do you accept people as they are?
Both. Because it depends on the person themselves. One thing, even as some Christians, we can't go to that mentality that I can change this person even though we start dating this and that and the other. No. Of course the Lord will lead you to pray for them. Now, if I'm dating and we're dating and they're doing things that's not approved, that I don't approve of, and I think that would hinder my walk.
Ooh, okay.
I will first of all speak to this person to let them know if this is something that if they're truly interested in dating me and want to possibly further into a relationship, I will let them know the things that they're doing is not something that I like, and if that's something that they do and enjoy, who am I to take that away from them? I just don't have to be a partaker of that.
So do you believe in Christians partaking in premarital sex before they get married? Do you think that's something that would be okay? Let's say you're at the engagement stage. Like you've passed the dating stage, you're in the courtship, the engagement. Do you think at that moment it's okay to either involve yourself in premarital sex or to shack up?
Definitely not. When I was in the world, it was okay. I didn't see nothing wrong with it. You getting to know a person before you marry them or this and that and the other. Those are the excuses that we use of the world. You know what I'm saying? But now, no, I don't feel like that. I feel like, first of all, we need to become friends. We need to see where our journey is spiritually, to see the connections that we have. Because if there's a strong connection there, and if that's something that the Lord has put together, I feel that the intimacy will be there even after we get married. It's not something that we have to indulge in to satisfy the flesh.
Well, thank you very much, Sister Adrian, on your views of Christian dating. Good luck.
You're very welcome. Thank you. Yes.